Are you guys aware that there's a gambling pandemic in Nigeria? This has to do with Sportybet, Bet Niger, Bet Kings, and Naira Bets, including other gambling platforms. You see, I could remember there was a time that the government wanted to ban these gambling platforms, and the people were clamoring that this platform has benefited them better than the government. And you see a lot of people criticize religion, that pastors are eating their money, offering them hope. But I can tell you guys that you guys are ignoring gambling platforms.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself, I repeat it.
There's no difference between these three entities if you look at it realistically. These three entities, the government, religion, and gambling platforms, offer Nigerians hope. It benefits the few. It takes from the majority and gives to the few. But now people, they channel their energy to religion and government and forget about betting platforms. In fact, these days, women now don't they gamble, like they bust my head. You see woman will just come out sleep, just they check, she don't win. Mona, so they hustle these days. But let me show you guys why I'm saying this. Let's look at the sports betting participation frequency in Nigeria. Look at the chart on the screen. You find that 52% of Nigerians have participated in Sportybet within the past 1 year. And you should be aware that people who participate in these gambling platforms range between the age of 18 to 40 years. While 33% say they've played it a few times in a week. 5% say they play it once in a month. While 22% say they gamble a few times or less in a year. Now, which category do you belong to? Let's still go further. Now, let's see the reasons why people are gambling. 70.2% say they gamble to win, to make money. Like I said, there's no difference between these platforms and those institutions I mentioned. Those three institutions I mentioned, they offer hope. As you can see, this gambling platform offer people hope. If 70% of the population say they are doing this, they are gambling just to make money. And we'll still go further and see the percentage of people where they benefit from this platform. And now let's look at 44.7%. These people say they enjoy gambling. Now this turn to addiction. They know they plan to win, whether they lose or they know when concern them, they just enjoy doing it. While 28.5%, these people say they help them relax. It helps them to know more about sports activities and those activities related to these gambling platforms. Now let's look at the share of bettors by segments. You find out that 10% don't report say they don't win from this platform. While 20%, this one are break even, they know they win, they know they lose. Like it's just in between. While 70% are losers. And like I said, they offer you hope, which is related to these entities I mentioned. The few benefit while the majority suffer. Realistically, this is what is happening in Nigeria. No be joke. Now let's still go further. Now let's see how those 10% are funded. Are you aware that these betting platforms, their market survey or their revenue amounts to about $3.6 billion annually? That's huge. And now let's see how much the winners get from this total money. The winners get $0.7 billion, which refers to 700 million. That's those 10% winner. They split it among them. While the losers, they lose $4.3 billion. So those small money, Nigeria don't have issue playing it because some go put 100 naira, 200, 500, 1,000. So the few second is nothing. But if you accumulate this money, it costs about $4.something billion. That's how it is. And you see, let's look at the distribution of the amount of money you play and how much you lose. Now you see, for every $1 where you play and lose, 83% from that $1 they go to the operators, while 16% they go to the 10% winners. So you can see how the dynamics work. And you see, these days Nigerians don't have issues with this betting platform because it offers them hope and they believe one day they will win. So they complain, they ignore these institutions, they blame the government and religion. As you can see, they believe one day they go win. Now your chances of winning is just 10%. The ratio is 1 to 9. That means that for every one person we play, 9 people don't lose. Despite this, some people will tell you, say, instead of you to give woman money, better make you use and go play gambling. So it is what it is. I'm just here to make you guys aware of the dynamics of these platforms. I'll remain your fight get to economist.